Good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Hey, welcome to Wednesday, and we're going to have a little fun toward the end of this. The short-term forecast, pretty simple, pretty short, fairly dry, fairly mild. Long-term forecast, we're going to look out 45 days, so let's get on to it. And if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Hey, good morning, Lisa Long and Lori Younglove. And Andrew Thompson and Jerry Nelson. Hey, good morning from Frankenmuth to you too. So, snow falling in the tip of the mitt, up around the Mackinac Straits across the UP. And we'll look at the radar forecast here that I like in this situation. And you can see that as we go toward noon, still some snow around the Straits region if you're traveling that way. Otherwise, lower Michigan, nothing going on. And as we go into the afternoon and we're into the evening hours, should be dry. Maybe a spritzel of a shower, but I doubt it very highly. All righty. And good morning, Miranda Briggs from West Branch. Here is the satellite picture. Now, if you look closely, look at where the white doesn't move. That's what you want to kind of focus on, because this is a visible satellite. So it shows you the snow on the ground and it shows you the clouds above them. And it can be a little bit deceiving at this time of the year unless you look closely. So you could see there's a good deal amount of sunshine through the Detroit, Ann Arbor area up toward Flint, Lansing, maybe the southwest corner. Otherwise, Saginaw to Grand Rapids, you've got quite a bit of cloudiness, and then there's breaks in the clouds coming across the lake. I don't think we get into the strong sunshine that we had yesterday all across the board, but I do think that we do get into some off and on sunshine, and that warms us up too. Okay, so here is the model forecast from the European. See what's going to happen here the next 7 to 10 days or so. This is our weather system working its way onto the east this afternoon. This is overnight tonight, dry conditions, and this is tomorrow. So if you have to travel, tomorrow should be pretty good. There could be a little patch of some snow coming in across far northern lower, but that looks like it should be quite light. Hey, Vicki Smith, happy birthday to you from Adrian. Good morning. And good morning, Jenny Moss from Ypsilanti. So we're into Friday afternoon there. Light southwest wind, milder temperatures. The melting continues. Our next precipitation event, we're in that time of the year where I got to use the long word, precipitation, because most systems now will have 1, 2, or 3 forms of precipitation. This one, rain and snow Friday night. This is overnight Friday night, early Saturday morning, and then this is Saturday afternoon. So it looks like about a 6-hour rain shower and snow shower event on Friday night, Saturday morning. Sunday looks dry and fairly quiet into early next week. All right, temperatures, how do they go? They go about 40 today from Saginaw to Grand Rapids southward, maybe some upper 40s in the far south. As you start to lose the snow on the ground, you'll warm up a little quicker. Traverse City, about 37 degrees. Tip of the Mitt, about 35. Now, tomorrow is our coolest day, and it's not that bad. It's not probably the way you want it to go if you're a spring lover. 35 in Grand Rapids and also in Saginaw, Bay City, Midland. Also in Flint, and about the same, 36, 37, Ann Arbor, Detroit. Hello, Sarah Grainzer from Howell. Good morning to you. This is Friday, back to the upper 30s to near 40. This is Saturday. Could be mid 40s from Saginaw to Grand Rapids southward, maybe some upper 40s, and Traverse City, you're at 40 degrees. And Sunday, mid to upper 40s again, south half of lower. Monday, touch cooler down into the low to mid 30s, upper 20s in the north, and Tuesday back to the mid 30s. So we're getting that time of the year where you'll get a cool down, and then you'll warm back up above the freezing mark. Okay, before I show you this, I want to emphasize that winter is not done. I mean, we got to be realistic, folks. It's not even March 1st yet. We know March usually has a couple of nasty storms. Hey, Joshua Prey. We know that March usually has a couple of nasty storms. It probably will, but this is the European model. This is the surface temperature anomaly, a 5-day average. Basically, don't worry about all that. You're looking at surface temperatures and will it be warmer than normal or colder than normal? Out 45 days, we're going out to April 8th on this. How does that sound? So here we go. Dan Dean, are we going to have an early spring? Well, let's see what this says. This is kind of indicating the possibility of that. So we are into early March. This is March 5th and warmer than normal conditions. And now we're to March 10th and warmer than normal conditions. Not by much, and this is March 15th. But remember, at March 15th, I think I figured out yesterday, our average high temperature is about 43, 44, I think it was, in the southern part of lower Michigan. So if you're at average or slightly above average, you're flirting with 50 occasionally. Hey, good morning, Stephanie Wedding from Bay City. Now we're into March 20th, March 21, March 25th, March 28th, April 1st, right there, still leaning toward just a couple of degrees warmer than normal on a 5-day average. And we end it at April 8th. Did you see any blue on there? No, you didn't across the middle part of the country. So, sup, bro? Yeah, that's right. So, in other words, the European model would say that we don't have any 5-day periods that are going to be colder than normal. That doesn't mean we can't get 1 day or a couple of 1-day periods where it's colder than normal, maybe even in the southern half of lower Michigan, maybe even highs in the 20s. I would be surprised if we wouldn't have at least 1 or 2 more days with highs of 27 or 28 degrees. Tyler Hurd, no more snow. I think there will be snow. Now, everything points toward there might not be much snow left, but boy, it's really hard to believe that even southern Michigan wouldn't have any snow in March. So I got to believe that humans and our knowledge of what happens is going to be better than the computer models. You know that Mother Nature will sneak something in. And hey, we could be mild in March, and you know the Mother Nature could even sneak that snowstorm in April is potential. But as we see this more and more for the next 2 to 4 weeks, the chances of anything significant go down some. Hello, Duke Cancer Center. And so there you have it. Pretty quiet. Our next weather maker that we, need to know is happening would be Friday night, Saturday morning. It looks like rain showers mostly southern half of the state and snow showers northern, but it looks like it could be a mixture just about anywhere. Hey, we got the UP checking in. Catherine Beach in Ironwood. I love the Ironwood area. Good morning. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. Hopefully you got a thorough update. And I guess the theme here is fairly quiet. Melting continues. You can chip the ice off of the sidewalk again today. Hopefully that sunshine will help. And the extended shows that right now, not much more winter showing up, but I caution you. You know we will have winter. And even when afternoon high temperatures are 35, 40, 45, that means the morning still starts off at 20 to 25, and any melting turns into ice on the sidewalk, and then you fall on your you-know-what in the morning. So be careful there. And yes, I think Nikki Andrus spells it out the best. Here comes spring at some point. We know it will happen. Thanks for joining me. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Continue to join MLive, please, and continue to subscribe and support. We appreciate it very much. It's the new model for every media company. I predict, as I do for a living, that the TV stations are going to get in on this soon. Once TV stations find out that there is a new form of revenue, they jump on it. I know. I've been associated with TV stations for 30 years. You can't blame them. either. And you can't blame them for the fact that information does cost money. I don't know how many employees MLive has, but it's hundreds, I would guess. It's probably 100 or 200 or more. And that's the way it's going to be in the future, probably. So, sorry, I ranted again, but I'm just warning you that that's what's coming. Information takes work to gather, time to gather, and it will take money to support. Take care. Thanks. Have yourselves a great Wednesday.